Hi, friends. It's so nice to see you again today. For those of you that are joining us for the first time, my name is Chizzy from Chizon Creative Minds. I kind of am really excited as I've been studying the adventures of Prophet Elisha and the stories of the exploits that he did and the lessons I can take for my life. I'm really excited to share with you some of the lessons, some of the learnings for me today. Yesterday we talked about the story in Second Kings chapter 3. Today I will just kind of touch on one of the stories from Second Kings chapter 4. It's a very interesting story, and I know you can take away a lot from it. So Second Kings 4, the story really I want to touch on is the story of the widow that came to Elisha to report to Elisha that the issue, the problem she was having, because the husband's debtors were coming at her and about to take away the two sons. So I'm just going to mention 4 lessons that struck me as I read that story. First of all, it struck me when the lady told Prophet Elisha that that my husband feared God. The husband is late now, but she was saying, Elisha, you are aware of it. He served you, your servant. He feared God. It kind of got me thinking here. When you do fear God, when you fear God and truly and genuinely fears God, it shows. Everybody knows. The people around you would see the fear of God in you. It's not secret. You can't hide it. So I reflected on that and I asked myself, do people know that I fear God? Do they see the life of God, the fear of God manifest in my life? Elisha, it's obvious, you were aware of it, that he feared God. The legacy we leave after us continues to speak. And what is that legacy? I want to pray and for myself that we are living a life that is so obvious, transparent, that people would know that we fear God at work, at school, wherever we are, that there will be a testimony from others, really, that we fear God. The second lesson that touched me here was what the question Elisha asked her when she came with her request. Elisha said, hey, what do you want me to do for you? But more importantly, Elisha said, what do you have in your house? She came to Elisha to ask for help, for money to pay the debtors. And Elisha, who is representing God, as it were, turned and said, what is in your house? What is in your hands? Remember the story of Moses, when God asked him, what do you have in your hand? You have the rod, right? So what do you have? We are asking God for a release, financial breakthrough. We are asking God for business. We are asking God for so many things, especially in the financial realm, right? But God is turning around and asking us, because we are supposed to know what is in your hand, what is in your house, what do you have? What do you have? What is that talent he has given you? Have you taken a step back to check in your life about that talent? That talent that maybe your brother or your sister has spotted and picked up. Oh, you are very good at this. Oh, you actually can do this. Oh, this, what is in your house? It really needs us to take a step back and ask and check what we have in us, that God has deposited in us, that we can use. You just need to take a step back. If it's not visible, he can make it visible. I am going through a journey in my life that I'm actually asking for the next steps. And the question struck me, what is in my hand? I know God has, and I'm sure God has deposited something in each and every one of our lives. There is something there. There is something in your house, your temple. There is something God has deposited. You just need to think about it, ask the Holy Spirit to help you Open your eyes to see what is in your hand. The third point here again came to the point that we shared yesterday, which is prepare to receive. Elisha said, go get many vessels, not a few. Go get as many. Get the vessels ready to receive the multiplication that God would give you. The much God can give you, it depends on how much vessels you've gathered. That's the same message. Prepare the vessels to receive. The fourth one is, it may look stupid. The instruction Elisha gave the ladies, go borrow vessels. Go borrow vessels. That's stupid. You don't have money and you're going to ask people, give me vessels, empty vessels. She may have wondered why. But I liked her obedience. She went and borrowed the vessels and the blessings multiplied. And the fifth one, before I say, I kind of sign off this evening, when she obeyed, God made her an oil trader. She became an oil tycoon. An oil tycoon, somebody that didn't have money, became an oil tycoon. I know God can help us, and God is willing to help us as we obey Him. Bye. Talk to you guys later.